BrewTube, DJ here, and
Johnny.
Back at you with yet another DJs BrewTube beer review. And tonight we're going to go up to Akron, Ohio.
Prove it.
Exactly. Hoppin Frog.
Prove it.
Exactly.
Prove it.
You guys have seen our reviews. You know we're liking some Hoppin Frog beer. Now, we've had some pretty epic beers from them. We've had their Boris and their barrel-aged Boris. This particular beer isn't distributed in this area like the other ones are. And this was sent by the Johnny G from Crafty Beer Reviews. Shout out to you, Johnny. If you watch Johnny's channel, we'll put his info down in the notes section here. Anyways, this is 6.2% ABV and 26 IBU. I think it's an American porter, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, an American porter.
And I'm really thirsty for a beer because...
Yeah, we haven't had beer tonight.
No, we've had multiple beers tonight and bourbon and all that stuff. But when you're reviewing, you have to taste a broad array of beers in one evening, as many as you possibly can before you pass out. But that's a reviewer's sort of burden.
We still got 34 minutes to go before midnight, before we start over again.
That's right. And we'll keep drinking.
Yes, we will.
Beer reviewing's not for the faint of heart, guys.
That is a fact.
You got to be strong. Hear that? That's strength. So, we're going to get the cap popped on this. Oh, nice hiss. Wow, look at all that smoke. Damn. And see what we got going on here. A little pretzel pairing. A little food pairing. Oh, nice. That's a dark porter.
We mentioned that they're out of Ohio.
Yeah, Akron, Ohio.
I know.
That place. Oh, nice.
Can't see through that shit.
This is a really dark porter. What was the last porter we did? Was it 3 beans?
Yeah.
I think so. So, solid 3/4 finger head, super tight mocha bubbles. When you swirl it, a little bit of clingy glass lacing. Some alcohol legs. That's surprising at 6.2%. But totally opaque body on this beer. Take a look, guys. No lights getting through that bad boy. And pretzel's good, too. Let's get a nose on it. I'm getting some dark fruits.
Yeah.
Bit of yeast, maybe.
I almost smell bourbon.
That's because we were drinking bourbon, probably.
Did we put any of that in there?
Maybe we didn't clean the glasses out good enough. Little bit of coffee, maybe, and caramel. It doesn't have a really big nose on it.
I'll forget that. Let's drink.
Exactly.
I think I'm getting to the point where I may be stealing your drinks again.
You better back off. A lot of carbonation in it. Kind of watery body. Bit of coffee, caramel. A little bit of a metallic taste. It's kind of watery, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the last beer that we drank wasn't that big, so I don't think it's interplaying with that. Of course, we did drink bourbon after that. But we've had water to cleanse our palate since then and some pretzels, so that usually does the trick. It's not a real complex beer. It's coffee, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of caramel. All those flavors are actually fairly faint. It's a pretty smooth beer. It has an effervescent carbonation, and it goes down really fast. You know what this beer is reminding me of? And I'm starting to get that pissed off feeling again. Is that fucking Dew Claw macchiato porter. It tastes a lot like that, doesn't it?
I'm disappointed. I was expecting more of a nice mouthfeel out of this. When you have silk in there, I don't know. I'm just not getting a whole lot of anything that really wins me over here.
No, I mean, now it's hitting the flavors it's saying. Roasted, toasted, and caramel malts. Yeah, but
they're not defined. I mean, there's no real... I mean, you taste it, I guess it's coffee, but it's just a burnt flavor with no real taste. I did get a hint of caramel, but I mean, it's digging deep.
Yeah, you have to really hunt for that. This is a really thin, watery porter, and I don't know. It tastes almost like a robust porter, that as a style. I don't know if I'd call it as much of an American porter, more like robust, and those tend to be thinner. But that said, the flavors in this brew are real muted compared to, like, I've had the Smutty Nose robust porter. I don't know if you had that one or not.
How fresh is this?
It's pretty fresh. I was told anyway. There's never any date on Hoppin Frog beers, so that's a knock against them already. It just says Silk Porter on the UPC area where they usually would date them, but it's not a horrible beer. I've had way worse beers, but it's compared to the other ones we've had. I guess we started with pretty fucking massive.
Oh, I love Boris.
Boris and what was the other one? We had the Boris Barrel Age. Both of those were fucking A beers. And now we've got Doris though to redeem themselves. But
they better.
This one, judging against other porters, not other Hoppin Frog beers, it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one that's local to us called Pen Quarter Porter from DC Brow, which is way better than this beer. And the Bad Moon Porter from Duclaw. But this is like Duclaw's X4, and that beer pissed me off too. Yeah. I'm not as pissed with this because the local stuff, I get a little agitated sometimes. But anyways, what are the other guys giving this grade-wise?
Great beer, overrated at 97. Beer Advocate, 86. I can't even give it an 86. I'm giving this an 80. I'm giving it a B. B minus, I mean. And I just, it disappoints. I was expecting something, when you say silk, I was expecting something else out of this, a little more flavor, because that's what I'm expecting out of Hoppin Frog.
It is smooth, I guess, but
it's smooth, but the flavors aren't there. They're not developed.
It's watery as hell too. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna give it an 80. Also, I'm gonna go right along with Johnny, but I know a way we can make this better, don't you, John?
Of course.
We'll take care of this problem, and we're gonna enhance the grade of this beer right now. I hear the tinkle tinkle of our friend Buffalo Trace. When in doubt, trace the bitch out. So now we're going to swirl it. Oh.
This bourbon barrel aged
Silk Porter?
Silk Porter. Wow, it's got big bourbon smell to it.
Damn, I'm getting some vanilla notes off this shit. Wow, that's big.
Look at that glass lacing.
I know.
The legs.
Damn, this has got, they're saying it's 6.2%. Look at the alcohol legs.
I'm pretty sure that alcohol went up a little.
It must have been. Hey, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Damn. Now that's a bourbon barrel porter.
Still didn't do much for me.
Exactly. It's still fucking watery. The bourbon has helped the flavor. The motherfucker's still watery. So, B minus is all around. Think globally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement. You know what you guys got to do.
Drink.
I ain't buying this one again. Thanks for sending it, Johnny. We appreciate you just the same, baby. It don't mean anything against you. This one just is kind of meh, and I asked for it, I guess, right?
I'm waiting for Doris.
Must be why they don't distribute it around here.
I guess not.
So until the next time, guys, that's a big peace out.